Alright folks, today I'm gonna show you how to make a smoked watermelon. Time to grill! You know what? It's happening all the time. I see a lot of Facebook videos, and there was one video I saw which got my attention really soon. There was a restaurant in the United States somewhere, and they serve smoked watermelon. So I watched the video several times with the explanation of how the basic idea of that dish is, and I decided to make this one on my own and make it a little bit more concrete for you to grill this if you want to grill this as well. So this one is my interpretation and what I got from that explanation of that cook from that restaurant. So this is not 100% original, it doesn't have to. This is my version of a smoked watermelon based on the idea of that viral Facebook video. So in the original recipe they start peeling a watermelon. I decided to take a smaller one so it's much easier to get an idea of temperature and time. And first step is brining this watermelon. So they take a lot of different dried oregano and of course salt. So I take it a little bit much easier today. I have my own salt mixture, Terrano sea salt. It's basically kosher salt with dried oregano, dried olives, dried tomatoes. And we're going to brine these watermelon approximately 4 till 6 hours in that brine, and then we take it out and let this dry for approximately 2 hours just by setting it on fresh air here outside. In the meantime, the melon is drying. We have prepared our GMG pellet grill. So we're gonna put the melon on our GMG pellet grill. We're gonna add some wood pellets. I smoked with hickory today, or grilled with hickory today. I don't think it's a big difference if you use any other wood. I don't think anyone is able to get the difference of the taste between, I don't know, apple or hickory on watermelon. But if you are able, write it in the comments. I'm really proud of you then. So we're gonna close the lid and then we're gonna set on the temperature. Of course, we are here in Germany located. It's Celsius. So we're gonna get started with 100 degrees Celsius, which is approximately 195 degrees Fahrenheit or something around that. And we're gonna smoke or grill the watermelon there for approximately 6 hours. So there's one big difference due to the brine I used. The original recipe says that we're gonna add some wood ash to the brine. I skipped that. It obviously should give the watermelon a kind of leather surface. I don't know if you got the point. I mean, this is now really dry from the outside, which is exactly what we want. And I didn't add any of these ashes to my brine. So for me, this I skipped the ash thing. So we're gonna take a sharp knife now. We're gonna cut a little bit into that. It gives it a nice shape, and we will now add some liquids. And if you just cut into like so, you will have the opportunity that the liquid things could stay somewhere on the watermelon. So we're gonna take this from both sides, cut like so. Make sure not to cut too deep here, cut gently, and once we got it that way, we're gonna cut also this way. So the result in the original Facebook video, I will try to put a link into the video description. You can check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Hopefully I will find it. So is it gives an idea of smoked ham. You can decide by your own if you really have the same association after we are ready with smoking that one. But for me, this is kind of an idea that goes with it. So once we're ready like so, we're going to take our cast iron pan, 0 at 15 barbecue viewers know this is one of my favorite tools when it comes to a lot of recipes and techniques. We're gonna put the melon in the inside, and then we're gonna add some dark soy sauce here. So really a lot of that soy sauce doesn't matter. And we're gonna add some beer. Beer is always good. Serve something for the cook, and the rest goes onto the watermelon. So last step, and which maybe first looks kind of strange, adding barbecue sauce. So this is Mississippi barbecue sauce. You can use any other barbecue sauce you like. I won't recommend apple thing, because for me this is maybe too much fruit together compared to the watermelon. And obviously watermelon with barbecue sauce would not be my preferred choice of all, but the mixture of the soy sauce, the beer and the barbecue sauce goes really good with the watermelon. So this is kind of my own idea when it comes to the recipe. I figured out the temperature, I figured out the time with that size of a watermelon. Of course you can use a bigger one, but you have to keep in mind that it takes much longer. The original recipe takes about, I don't know, 4 to 6 days, as they said, with brining, drying, smoking and all these things. So then we're gonna higher the temperature now. 60 degrees more, 160 degrees Celsius, approximately 300 to 320 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to place the cast iron pan in the middle. We're going to close the lid, and then every 15 minutes, 10 till 15 minutes, we're going to take a spoon and we're going to put some of that liquid over our melon. So you can now easily add some more of that soy sauce, the beer and the barbecue sauce if you need more. We're gonna let that cook for another 1.5 till 2 hours here, and then we're gonna see how we did. So now the higher heat, the barbecue sauce and the beer starts kind of a caramelization process. The soy sauce gets adds a little bit darker color here, and if you keep on mopping that watermelon with that mixture, it gets a little bit darker, and then it starts really to look a little bit like a ham. So that's what the association the people told in that video. So we're gonna take it off right now, and then you can decide by yourself. I got a lot of people asking me for taking more tasting afterwards with original footage, so I tried to record some more of you with the result. And kind of in conclusion right now, we are cutting down some slices here, and I'll leave you with the original footage. Thanks so far from the voiceover. Have fun. Alright folks, I'm gonna give this a shot right now. First of all, if you have seen the original video, I saw some of them over different media channels, like the Insider or whatever, the Unilad, all those viral Facebook sites. You can see it's a little bit, it's very red on the outside, and it's not that red in the inside. So this means for me that next time we could smoke this one about 2 hours or so more, and it's really also a little bit, the consistency on the outside is much better than in the inside. So for me this is kind of an a point for letting this melon smoke longer next time, a little bit. So all in all, of course I tried already, I really like it. Of course this is not like I'm gonna skip that meat thing and only eat smoked watermelon, but for me this is kind of interesting. I really have a lot of vegetarian guests sometimes, and for me this is something I'm pretty sure they haven't tried before. And the vegetarian guests I had already, they liked it as well. So it would be really cool if you give this a shot right now. You should write down in the comments how you like this idea of a smoked watermelon. I really like the combination with the soy sauce. That gives kind of an additional flavor, and of course the smoked flavor is also really good. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Leave me a comment, thumbs up. we are seeing us again in the upcoming days. There will be a lot of more crazy smoking stuff to come, so you better stay tuned. Thank you.